You're welcome.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Laurence Plays, and this time it's a Monday, so that means it must be time for some Factorio Industrial Revolution. And oh, it's been a week since we last played, and that means I don't know what was going on. So let's have a quick look down here. Oh yes, I remember. We got roboports and bots up and running. So we now have a smattering of roboports arrayed all the way around here along the rather wiggly bus. And we've got bots flying around and doing stuff for us, so we need to expand that out a bit. There was a bit of a push up this way to put in another wall across here. I feel that should be a bit higher up, but the problem is every time we go, oh, that should be a bit higher up, we end up moving it a bit higher up and a bit higher up, and oh, here's another thing we want, 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 and eventually we'll just be trying to build a wall around the entire planet, which is actually impossible in this version, in this particular mod pack, I believe, because the planet is presumably infinitely big, like all good Factorio planets are. The other nice thing about having bots now is that we can set up all these auto repair systems on the defensive areas. So in theory, they should be completely now zero interaction required by humans. We should have a train that comes in, drops off ammunition, ammunition, another type of ammunition, and repair packs up here. The repair packs will get dumped into this thing, and then the bots will keep everything intact and repaired. So that's a major thing we need to do. Need to get that up and going. And we need to put those around everywhere else as well. And otherwise, we need to look into this. Oh, that was another thing we're doing: sub-factories for science. So at the moment, we've got science being built on the bus. Green science here, red science here, blue science further down somewhere, and they're all being fed up to this station. Oh, and grey science as well, and then being trained off to where they're needed. Purple science is now also being made down here in probably relatively small quantities. Actually, it's not actually being made at all yet. We need to feed them across. So we need to get these out of here somehow and get them into a train in order to get them up to the new science park. Which Mike, speaking of Mike, here he comes now. Mike was building. Ooh, I've forgotten where. It was somewhere around here. Somewhere anyway. So there is a new science park being built. Maybe it's. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So we're dropping off all the science packs here, eventually adding purple into the mix, and they're going to be coming down here and being fed into the rest of the system. So I think those are the main things. I can probably tick off some of this stuff now. Hello, hey Peter, hi Mike. Thank you for joining the stream. um, Lecture videos and rendering. Okay, nothing better to do. Vicariously play Factorio. Yeah, I have discovered that Factorio is so low on the resource demands for the system that it actually will. I can render a video and play Factorio at the same time. However, since the alternative is to watch my stream, I clearly will recommend that you watch my stream. Yes, we are indeed using LTN. It makes everything much easier. The train that's taking out the... I wonder if I was going to notice he's got a gap in the track there. There we go. The train that's bringing up the stuff for science, and if I zoom out to the right distance, it actually does say for science on the map, is not an LTN train yet, but I believe at some point we're going to switch this over to be an to run through LTN as it should, and just get things tidied up a bit. But for now, yeah, we're stuck with it. We're stuck with a manual train going from there to from science to ECNIX, because yes, it's a work in progress. Right, let's rejoin the noisy people on Discord and see how it's going.
Oh, drive without me means when I'm not in the train. I understand. Oh, you live and learn.
Did you just get Did your train just boot you out?
Well, it said drive without me, and I didn't know what it meant, so I did it.
Ah.
And it
Why are
drove
you not
without
going
you?
anywhere?
Because you're on finished track.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that would happen. That's nice. But also
LTN is a learning process.
It is. I thought it would just go along the train. Oh, I just press stop there and then drive and then press start. So the ghost was too far away for it to know that I was.
Yeah, you have to be pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Rather than it just scanning along the track and going,
Or
oh, look, another ghost.
Yeah, or you can drive it manually, which is sometimes quite useful.
Sweet. Begin.
Very
you
well
have to
trained.
lift up the ghost. I wanted to know what you were doing and whether you were doing it right. Now I need to get rid of these ghosts. Is there a...
No,
If you just whack
build
some
that one bit of railway.
and the next bit and the next bit, there's a couple of.
Actually, yeah, just click start and
Just
go
gonna
down
try
to
it.
about here.
Can you do that? Will LTN, if you got it LTN trying to run, will it actually travel over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whether
can I
it's
not just like do it manually now?
that's what Tristan was
No,
telling you
because
to
it'll
do.
only do that little bit of ghost.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, right,
What I
yeah.
meant is what I do.
And
But
place
it
that
stopped
one
again.
bit, place one
Stop,
bit
stop.
more, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, then you can do the rest of it automatically.
Alright, this is probably enough by now. I'm gonna ghost.
Right. So
Yeah, okay. So now I can press start and it'll do what I want.
Yeah.
there is a
Only
job
that.
on the to-do list that's listed
Front.
as clear out nests, and there's quite a lot of them. Do we want to try and make that either done or a bit more specific?
Don't know.
I mean, it's probably both.
Done that.
Realistically, that.
Cool.
Alright. Too many quick.
That. And yeah, Tristan's found a few others, and that's just the ones we can see.
Offer the opinion, and that's not helpful.
There's also one there.
Who let Mike have a control of this thing? What we need to
We need
do is
that
research artillery and then whack an artillery carriage on the back of the ammo train. I've done that in my space exploration run, and it's really effective for just going.
You're not
Please
wrong.
send me up here. And the reason I want to be up here is twofold. First of all, I'm a little bit scared of all those nests being so close, and secondly, I want to know what is missing. I think it's the station. What?
Pump and tanks and station and combinator and
Why did it
chests
stop?
and inserters.
Why did it stop?
I'm tempted to just set up a green science making plant away from here because.
Yeah, the thing on my description of what we're going to be doing this stream, I did say, or somewhere there was a build science off the bus. Oh, science sub-factories. It's at the bottom of the to-do list. There we go. So we were definitely talking about doing that.
Right, where are we going to get these things from? Someone send me a supply of those things.
Okay.
Tanks are being made, maybe? Can I lag out the server searching for all these things?
Question is where, because it's now just a case of space.
Hmm.
And if I build there, for example, although it's a nice chunk of space, if you ever want to expand whatever this stuff is down here,
Could do it up here. There's a huge area up there that we're about to wall off and make safe.
That's
in that case, yep, that logically would make sense.
Well, there'll be some uranium coming from there probably.
Yeah, but you can build
Oh, no,
you can
we've
build
already
north
got
of
that.
the mine, and it'll be fine. Although we're going to need uranium processing somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be near the mine, but how's the arboretum coming on?
It can be near the first mine, but it's not going to be near the later mines.
True. Yeah.
I'll
So
make
which
the
is why it
first
doesn't
couple
really
here.
matter.
What does red science require?
Thanks.
I mean, we haven't really got a red science problem in fairness.
What is exclamation mark techniques?
No, we've got nearly 2k red science in here. In this chest.
It's science exclamation mark backwards because somebody thought they were funny. To be honest, I would have put that down as being a you thing, but if you're asking what it was, you've either got a bad memory or it wasn't you.
Earlier a Tristan thing.
Or both. Yeah.
Cool. Right, I need to work out what I'm going to do.
Conclusion that there's maybe no tanks on the bus. Fluid tanks. Well, this is kind of annoying.
Okay, we're just copper and tin.
Oh
as
yeah,
inputs,
bots
so I
to
can-
outposts. Let's do that.
Glass.
Where am I? I'm in a train. What do I have in my inventory? Do I have anything useful in my inventory?
Is anybody doing anything important and we'll get sad if I
8
Use
robo
searching.
towers, 5 construction bots, and a
Mainly
plasma
combat
battery.
that people get sad about if you're doing that.
no one's
Yeah,
combating, are they?
No.
no, I'm not.
Nobody-
Hold on a second.
Temporarily nobody combat. So I want to know where they're called tanks, aren't they? Yes.
Fluid tanks, possibly.
Storage tanks.
Storage tanks, okay.
I also want
To differentiate them from military tanks. Drivey, shooty tanks.
everything else I can just find.
Ooh, I have
Are
stuff.
we still pocket crafting combinators? And LTN stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Right, some of
Like pocket
those.
crafting train signals.
Some of
No,
those.
they're in the train, file train.
Then why is it being stupid?
It doesn't place ghosts. It just places
Yeah,
signals every
it places
X distance.
It placed the. Oh, that was already. That's part of the copy paste. That's right.
It may not. It probably didn't have those signals,
No,
or you
I
haven't
think
ticked it.
I pasted them with the blueprint, so I need the box
Ah.
to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones there aren't any down the track you did afterwards. Is it not ticked on the file train?
Oh wait, I should have brought filter inserters.
No, it's not. I'm
Can you tick
pressing
it,
this
please?
search button. Turned it off because of reasons.
Can I make filter inserters?
And you wonder why it wasn't placing them.
Can.
Well, no, I wondered why it wasn't placing them because it wasn't supposed to be. Place signals, I believe, means that it will put the ghosts down as it goes along. But if I turn it
If it
on
doesn't
now
have
with
any.
place signals on, will it just do it anyway?
No, because you.
Because you've
Yeah,
already
you're
placed the
gonna
rail,
place it.
so it's not
Yeah,
placing.
I'm going to end up doing that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose doing it manually like that. Well, I did place a signal there though. Means that. It's
Oh,
very... It is
pylons.
working.
I've got little ones. I'll have to do.
No, I didn't. It placed one or two
No, it
and then
didn't.
stopped again. You did that?
I placed them. Yeah.
It's not on start anymore. That's why. It's not going. How do you place them from all the way over there?
Let's put in.
I'm placing ghosts, so distance doesn't matter.
No, it's definitely doing it.
13. 13's probably enough construction bots for a an outpost. Are there repair
Or maybe
packs on the
fulfilling the ghost.
on the repair train yet?
Nice.
On the ammo train,
No.
sorry. No. Okay.
Hey Mike, stand in front of this train and see what happens.
Split.
Okay.
Hey! What are
In
you
fair-
doing? Use
In
your own bots.
fairness, I did. Not my fault you tried to run me over with the train and then your bots decided to go like, oh, I'll help him as reward.
Oh wait, I don't want this to happen. Stop. I realise the folly of my ways here.
They're
Nice
very
having quick
brave.
bots though.
It is.
It's not very nice having them take so much power that they spend all day charging.
You need to Oh.
Why wasn't I doing that?
There
Well,
are
I was on the case
insufficient
with that.
insufficient
got
pylons
battery-
on this bit. Insufficient pylons, insufficient. Oh. Right.
You want some explosives? Why are you sending me stuff? Oh, you're not.
We need
Why?
more signals on the route out to the southern outpost. This one. I'm merely announcing this with the assumption that somebody else is going to deal with it.
So rude.
Well, I'm trying to find a way of getting some.
Thanks, Al.
It didn't even get squished. What's the point in you?
I know.
Repair
Shocking, innit?
packs.
Absolutely unbelievable, Jeff. Well, thanks for telling me that wasn't even connected, Factorio. There's a solid green line telling me where the power's going. Turns out none of it was built. It's not actually that solid. It just looks it.
Oh,
Do
there.
we have? We do have fast filter inserters,
So quick. So filtered.
technology-wise, but sensors.
Sensor-wise, why would the sensors count? You can't say that, sort of thing.
I like the idea of having one station which will summon a tin train, then a copper train, and have them basically unload on opposite sides.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, does all that requires is iron ingots? Is that really the case? Oh, and rubber. And iron rod. What? Oh, rubber's coming from down there. Oh, and rod's coming from there. Right, okay.
Iron bar.
Bark. That's iron. Okay, so this is it, but no. One of them.
Realistically, how to build. Yeah.
And I need to get rubber through here as well. That's not rubber, that's carbon.
Factorio needs technology where the bots charge after they've settled down, rather than just hanging around,
That would make it too
wasting
easy, though.
power flying around your head trying to charge up. Ooh,
You
right,
can
that's
pick them
me.
up.
Oh, balls.
That works.
No belts.
Does it?
Yeah, you can
they
snatch
re-
them out of the air.
So
That
if they're all
immediately
hanging around
recharge.
me, waiting like losers, I can just take them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that just needs to be standard behavior.
No, because it defeats half the point.
Yeah, you're supposed to automate your systems until you're to the point where, or get your system set up to the point where you can actually just have the bots work all by themselves without needing to micromanage them. But it's useful as a emergency sort of thing when you can't
Big
or haven't.
fat pants. Where's my bikers at?
Does anyone have a spare LTN train stop I can nick?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Devoid of such
Right.
Shenaniganery.
Yeah.
luxury.
Are you in the ammo train, Laurence?
No. I've just told the ammo train to keep going round and round in circles forever because there weren't any repair packs available. I'm also sorting that out. Although when the ammo train arrives, comes back again, I may have to reprogram it a little bit.
Don't yet.
Okay.
Well, actually, when it gets back, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oops, I tried to
Could I
walk
have a
through.
little bit more than just
Where's
a single LTN station? Can I have all the necessary gubbins to actually set it up?
Kind of give the needful.
If you can tell me what that is.
What do you...
No.
He has been perfectly clear. He has told you that he wants gubbins.
I don't know what these gubbins are. What do you
Does the
usually
gubbins
use?
work?
Let's have a look. That's a station. A logistic train stop input.
No, that
The-
doesn't matter.
Logistic train stop output.
That doesn't matter
matter.
either.
A
That's
the
part of
input
the
doesn't
station.
matter.
No, they're just parts of the station.
There's a logistic train stop. What looks like some red wire. A
Red wire should auto
combinator.
Ow.
Constant combinator, and I think the rest is automatic.
Wow, you went through those bullets real quick. Don't suppose we've started figuring out how to make white machine gun shots.
No.
We've
Take the
thought
combinator
about it
first,
quite a
Mike.
bit.
Saying sorry, take the
Take
combinator.
the combinator first.
Cupronickel.
Sounds like copper and nickel.
As in
It does.
out of the train.
Out of the
that you're
train that's
sending
going to
me?
arrive at some point.
Take the combinator first,
have
then
a
everything
look.
else afterwards.
Everything else being the stop.
Is it
Carbon
triggered to go
steel
away from you
plate
once the
we've
stop is
done.
taken out? Then?
We're good.
Lead rod.
Gotcha.
Cupronickel, copper and nickel.
Yeah, I was right.
Copper, nickel, and lead, basically.
Thank you.
Nickel, it's
I
copper.
think that's
nickel.
probably lead. I think that's nickel. So we have all the stuff on the bus that's needed to make them. We just haven't started beating them together into magazine and into ammunition yet. I propose that if we do so right next to where we're doing the
Yes, please.
white shotgun ammo, because then we can because that's convenient for the ammo station.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
makes sense.
it's
And
all
also then we can find it.
yes, that's also true. I'd be happy to do that once I've finished going around doing the putting in roboports for all the outposts and getting them repair packed up and stuff like that.
Realise there's a message I needed to send. Luckily, Factorio does not hold on to my mouse.
Was that it? That's going to put even more demand on the carbon steel plates, but we seem to be okay on them at the moment. So obviously whatever was using them all up before has stopped, which is probably a good thing. Oh, maybe they were all going into purple science, which we're not actually doing anything with. It's just there's no output on the machines that are making it yet because we're waiting for the train system for the science park to be set up and acceptable.
Did we solve sufficiently the lube problem? Let me out. Because that was solved by a technology that we were attempting.
In a word,
I
no.
forgot what that
Oh, I
technology
thought we had. I thought we had. We'd done sort of weird sidesteppy
Purple
things.
science helps with it.
was. It purple science.
I thought we'd sidestepped it a little
Purple
because there
science.
was because we're using up the red. Yeah, we're using up the red oil for various things like flamethrowers and I think something else.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, the
helps.
yeah, yes, yes, there we go. We're using the red oil for flamethrowers and for producing the petroleum sludge, and that or cubes, whatever they're called, and that meant that we were getting rid of a lot of the red oil, and therefore there was plenty of light oil and sulfurous gas available for other things. However,
The
that
issue
said,
is
looking
we're
at
not
it, I
using
noticed
much.
that the red oil tanks are full, the lube
Oh, the
tanks are
petroleum
full.
coke's backed up.
Yeah, because the petroleum coke is backed up, because we're not actually using any of that purple science we sort of started making. So we need to start using it.
Probably at least put it in a nice big container.
Oh yeah,
Oops.
each of the
dirt.
machines has made 4 or 5.
Yeah, or
and
they're
just
all
kept it
just
inside.
in their internals, yes. And I can run up a station, run it up to a station due north of it, and call that good enough for now. And then it'll gradually fill the station up. That's probably worth doing,
Good
actually.
enough
Yeah.
for now. Sounds good enough for now.
I'll do that while I'm waiting for the ammo train to be returned to me.
It is returned, except you've left your train in the way.
Oh, there's not very many signals around then. Okay, we need more greater density of signals. I deliberately put my train in the way so that it wouldn't turn up and clear off, but apparently
It's
that's...
just a short way north of it.
Yeah, I spotted it on the map after you said that, but I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't. One, two, three,
This
four.
seems like a perfectly good latitude for the wall, actually. Might as well just continue this plan. It does require... Ooh, yes, we've got to get some repairs on the walls and some bot networks out there too.
That's my current thing as
That
I'm
is what
doing,
you're-
except I've ended up yak shaving.
Well, do be hairy yaks.
Do we have a single pickup thing? Yeah, I'll copy this one. Bloop.
Blooper reel. Well, now that I know I don't have to wait for bots to charge, it's going to change my life. Well, I'm doing things differently from now on.
Now you know how to cheat.
Yeah.
It's not cheating if the game lets you do it. Otherwise, they would stop you from doing it. Right?
I mean, I sort of know what you mean.
If they went back into your
Because yeah, they won't.
inventory uncharged, then no big deal. But they don't. They instant charge, so it's not my fault. Go. Still placing
Oh,
stuff.
power.
Stupid bots. Why did I
Yeah,
get in this car?
that'll do.
Oh, yeah.
The bot should finish that off for me, I reckon. Are we making medium steel pylons anywhere? Because I noticed that...
I think we had this question last
No.
time, and I don't think we actually did.
Right,
anything
okay,
about
we're
it.
not actually making them, so I need to handcraft
That's
them.
why
if I
it's
want
on
them.
the to-do list.
Yeah, I thought so, but then I copy and pasted something and it had steel pylons in the recipe, and I was wondering if, because you never know. Oh, I'm going to put wooden ones in, because I want it to work. At least to an extent. There's no power up here. Why is it... Oh... What? Oh, okay, that's why.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there's a lot of blue ammo here actually.
I'm enjoying these exoskeletons.
Oh yeah, I was making one of those because someone mentioned one.
I haven't made any.
How do I do that? Search. Exo. Oh yes, exoskeleton brackets recipe. Close bracket. I'm fairly sure all this stuff is available on the bus, except for maybe the carbon steel piston. Are we using that for anything? In a busway?
Oh, I did make exoskeletons. I remember doing that. I just get used to the speed I run at and forget it's fast.
Yeah. Oh, that's an easier way of doing this.
Oh, like a modern problem.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Here come the biters. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
They bite your face.
I haven't decided where they're going to attack. Oh, there they go.
No. What's this train doing? Okay, it's doing what I told. Technically.
Ah, programming.
All right. Now we can come. What? What was just placed? Don't leave that on.
Well, it's take a
Oh,
hot
heck.
minute to realise that there's repair work to do, don't it? Lag on my server. I have a lag. Oh, I can't paste this, can I? Because I need to have radar coverage.
You can't place stuff, I think.
Yes, I think the science. Let's check with FNEI while I'm on the move. Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got basically the same colours as science, and presumably in the same sort of level of difficulty. They've got different same, and they're in the same order, so presumably in the same sort of difficulty, pretty much.
Hey, what's going to be at this stage?
Which station are you looking at?
The one
Oh, that
that's
one there. That's
yeah.
my red and green science making.
shooting for.
She burns the
What?
skin.